Retro toy swap in Powder Springs. I am a little early. It is about 9:40, I think. 9:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Georgia, the Peach State. And this is the Retro Toy Swap, and we've been to several of these. It is an outdoor event. It is a free event. And we find a lot of great stuff here. We have a lot of luck. My wife and I have had a lot of good fortune at the Retro Toy Swap finding deals because, of course, the people who set up at the Retro Toy Swap are not really vendors. There's a couple of vendors out here, but most of these people are not vendors. They can get the spot cheap, and they set up to just unload extra stuff. And so I like to come out to these, and I like to show you what you can expect at a Retro Toy Swap. It's a nice, warm, sunny day, so we shouldn't have a hard time filling up spaces, or they shouldn't. It's not like I'm running the show. Somebody else is. But I'll go ahead and... Who is this? It's Falcon is with us so far this morning. Glad you could make it, because this is an impromptu. I just kind of jump in here. And show you what is available at the Retro Toy Swap. Hopefully my orientation is good. Sometimes YouTube screws with me. Dinosaur Mountain. And there's Blue Splash. How you doing? And Pastor Rick joining us. Robin Hood, Sherwood Forest, repurposed Return of the Jedi Ewok playset there. As these guys are getting set up. That's neat. But I like the retro because you find stuff here that you don't see anyplace else. Hey, look at this. Where is LPH when you need her? Where is LPH when you need her? She's got a set of the Pirates of the Dark Water, and I'm going to show her when I run into her out here. Look at that Blinky Bill Chips launch motorcycle. This is what I'm talking about.
Those are collector cars.
There's a lot of people who bring a lot of things you just don't see anywhere else, and I want to share that with you. Like to show people, look at that. It's a McDonald's store display of Inspector Gadget, the first Build-A-Figure. He needs to be washed up a little bit, but that's pretty cool. You don't normally see that. And a 70s Lego set. This is probably the set that I would have had when I was a kid. And I'm going to keep an eye out for LPH. I don't know where she is at the moment, to let her know there's a Pirate of the Dark Water vehicle out here.
Hello.
So that she can check that out. Hey, it's the Durham Spider-Man train set. I actually have this set. Some ET tube socks. Remember when tube socks that went up your knees was a thing? I love finding stuff that you never see anywhere again. People like... It's a VIC-20 Commodore. Good Lord. I love these kind of things because they're not vendors. And you see a lot of stuff that you don't see at the big toy shows. I'll always grab one of these if I can. And there's a Shogun Godzilla. It's a version 3. Masters of the Universe real set. Durham MASH. This is your booth?
No.
No. Whose booth?
I think it's there.
It's us.
That's us. Bottom line on that one?
Probably that. Maybe 12? Would you do 12?
Sure. I'll do that.
Oh no.
Here's 10. And 2.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Yep. I'll always grab one of those Imperial Godzillas for a good price. $12. That's really good. That's really, really good. And I've already done a little bit of shopping out here earlier before I just got started. And there's Johnny Future joining us. Keeping a sharp eye out for LPH. She's in a red shirt. And she's out here somewhere. And I want to tell her. I saw a Pirates of the Dark Water vehicle. Because she has almost everything from Pirates of the Dark Water. And this I found fascinating. I'm going to get around here. This guy's got some great robots. He's got some great vintage robots. I'm really tempted about a few of these. Including topper dinglings, which you never see anywhere. See, you don't see stuff like this at even the big shows. And then the topper dinglings. And I'll let you know, I already did pick up a few of these from this guy. Because I do collect topper dinglings, and he has several that are packaged, and I was like, that's great. And I'll be showing that on the haul video later. I'll be showing that. Johnny says he's going to see the Masters of the Universe film today. I'll hope you enjoy that. We'll be seeing it next Saturday. We will be seeing that next Saturday. My wife and I are going to be going to the film in the evening. So looking forward to that. Stone Sour, who watches the channel, sent us tickets. Very nicely sent us a pair of tickets to go and see the film. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Trying to see the. It's very sunny, so it's hard to see. Cheeseburgers is here. Again, keeping an eye out for LPH. There's a couple of bar stools. Oh, $25 for both. Marvel superhero bar stools. I'll have to watch out with the music right here because you know how ScrewTube is. They like to get you in trouble for that sort of a thing. So, and what I was noticing, aside from the Whammo roller racer, which you never see that anywhere, is look at this. You see those two boxes that he has right there? Completely full of vintage Mad magazines. Seriously. He's got some other ones. These are some monster ones. But look at this. See? Mad magazines. He's got like $5 a piece on them, which really isn't bad, you know? Really isn't bad. Welcome back, Cotter. Star Trek. Oh, these are priced up a little higher, but look like the majority of those were $5 a piece. Golly, where are you, LPH? Oh, she's floating around here someplace. And who else is joining us? It's hard to see. It's very, very sunny. Christina is here. Glad you could make it. This is Carlos's table, and he always has like a lot of crazy 60s stuff like that, the Munsters Hypo Squirt, or an original Ideal Robin puppet. It's a reproduction box, but you know. Lux Soap Premium Beatles Inflatables. The Gumball Machine Rings complete set of the Marvel ones from the 60s. Multiple toy makers. Unpunched, sealed little vehicle sets. He finds the craziest stuff. More flicker rings, the Dr. Dolittle set. And then character rings individual. Jaws game. Nice box. I'm actually thinking about that because I have the Jaws game complete, but mine, the box is kind of jammed up. Look at that. Charles M. Schultz autograph. Dr. Dolittle Periscope. See, again, stuff you don't see at other shows. Little Miss No Name. And I asked him earlier, that is her original tear. See the tear? It plugs into that hole right under her eye. Too bad she doesn't have the box. The box is amazing. It's a big black box. It looks like an open door. And on the cellophane, it looks like rain. So it looks like a rainstorm, and there's a really dismal looking backdrop cityscape. Look at that. Colorform's Alien. Good luck finding those anywhere. I think I see LPH, so I'm gonna break here and go and tell her real quick what I spotted. Hey, Trinesca. I wanted to break away real quick and tell you, way down far right corner, Pirates of the Dark Water ship in the box.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
You gonna stay here till I get back?
I'm sitting up there. No,
Oh.
I'm sitting right here.
Oh, you got us.
Because I rode over.
Where your stuff at?
Right here. The first one. Well,
yeah, it should be the far right tent down the end of the lane.
All right,
I'll check on her in a minute. Let her go ahead and take a look at that because she's trying real hard to complete that set. VHS cassettes, you're seeing more and more of these popping up at shows. And who else is in here? Sequential art lovers joining us. And did I miss anyone? Oh yeah, Falcon said I better hit the mute button. Yeah, I know, I was distracted. I gotta watch out for that because again, YouTube will bury you. YouTube will bury you on certain music. And I try to be careful. And they shouldn't, because if it's incidental background music and I have no control over it, they really shouldn't penalize you for that. But they will. They will anyways. They're not supposed to according to their own guidelines. But yeah, they'll put the thumb screws to you like you're trying to profit off of somebody else's music. Look at the R2D2 toy box. I asked, he wants like 500 for that.
No, somebody else bought it.
Hey, there's Cyclone. It looks like it's
No,
the card
I
has been
came
opened.
back- We came back. It was like the next day.
There's a Godzilla.
And it wasn't there. And then we came
And,
back to try to buy everything we wanted.
and a Guy King.
Came back to the sun.
nothing, man.
And he brought Jurassic Park was gone.
That is, it's a third version. That looks like a repro.
Batman was gone. Power Ranger Ben was gone.
It is. This is a reproduction switch.
On the tables.
Stay under your hat.
Star Wars band that I bought had the Sandcrawler. It didn't have a remote, but everything was nice.
See, I see.
It had like the
There's Axel Foley.
Look, bro, like I was trying to help him, you know what I mean? Like we ended up parting ways, bro. So
And there's Ooby Doob joining us as well.
I never did.
I wonder if I should go and check on LPH. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if she's
somewhere I didn't go yet.
negotiating.
I had like some free scoop.
If she's negotiating right now the Sega Genesis in the box. That's cool. I'm seeing a lot more video game stuff like that out at these shows as well. You know what? Let's go peek in on LPH real quick. Let me see who else is here. Yeah, Blue Splash said there's a humanoids in the tub. Yeah. Is she down there? There she is. And then I'll finish touring this lineup. There she is.
I am going to tell you,
Did-
putting it together,
Oh, it's not going to be.
I thought about it. I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I'm like,
You gotta have courage.
I think she got it. I think she got it.
It's going to be
Yes.
in this box on the shelf, just like that.
Oh, I knew it. I just knew it. Okay, let me go back and find my spot. I'm still walking around with that Godzilla under my arm because I didn't have a bag. So he's nice and snug in my armpit. I hope he appreciates it. Hey, look at the Voltron bed sheets. I often see bed sheets at these shows and nobody wants to sell them. And again, I'll try to keep up. I try to keep up with the comments. It's very hard to see with the glare. McDonald's playset loose, Remco, with the background. Flying Batman disc. We can't call it a frisbee. Look at the Hawaiian Punch board game. If you ever wondered where these little figurines came from, now you know. If you ever seen them floating around.
How's it going?
Familiar places, Play School McDonald's playset. Got a bag of accessories there as well. Inside. You don't see boxed strawberry shortcake anywhere too often either. Bunch of mask stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll try to get in there real quick and just look and see what he has in the tubs.
Yeah, appreciate it.
The Kenner 3 3/4 inch
I like that.
Care Bear action figures. You don't see those very often either. Not carded anyways.
Right.
And then there's something else you don't see, although this is a South American version. It's the Creepy Crawlers action figure that comes with the exclusive mold.
Dude, if you want this thing, I'm very flexible. Yeah. It's one of those big things that I...
And again, still trying to watch out for comments. Very, very sunny, very warm today, and difficult to see the screen. Yeah, everybody said great deal. Johnny wants to know who makes the best deals out here. Probably Carlos, where we just left from. The guy that gets all the 60s stuff. I've gotten some really good bundles from him, where he's willing to compromise quite a bit sometimes. Lots and lots of VHS. Again, turning up at all of these shows now, as well as vintage video games, which is cool. It's very nostalgic.
Everything's on sale too. Make a deal on anything.
And this looks like 3D printed stuff. You're seeing more of this popping up at shows, where people like 3D print stuff like this. I wonder if it sells. I wonder if that stuff sells. I wonder about that with a lot of the modern things you see at tables. Johnny wants to know who's the better deal maker, me or LPH. Oh, that's hard to say. That's hard to say. I can finagle a pretty good deal, but people tend to give her or offer her better deals, probably because she's more charming than I am. This is neat. The Thunderbirds, they're all open boxes though. You can see that that's broke open, but that's interesting. Another Sega Genesis. The other one was cheaper. It's the Ty Beanie Baby Ronald. Oh, here you go. Hold on a second. Let me dig in here. Look at these rack toys. Science is fun. It's scientific fun educational premiere series. These look like 1960s, and I love how one of their science education toys is, "Hey kid, brush your damn teeth." That's cool.
He actually works, but it's like he speeded up voice like everybody.
Oh, he talks.
Remco Ronald.
Fortunately, with age, all these things end up getting.
And this is Edwin's table. I know Edwin. And we saw him also at the recent Toylanta. He's the one that I bought. That's him right there in the green. He's the one that I bought the Raid Bug alarm clock from. So some movie posters there. And again, trying to see. Good Shot said he wouldn't buy 3D stuff. Yeah. A lot of people wouldn't. And let me see, this way. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy any of that stuff, or any of the flea market type stuff that you see.
You might know better than me, but
What are these guys?
so they're like a knockoff of Muscle Men, but they're like these wrestler dudes. I couldn't quite figure out. Then there's like these kaiju guys, and the internet was telling me multiple things that didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
So
that's hard to find.
yeah. Well, I learned really quickly that.
But yeah, any of that stuff that we always talk about. Hey, look at all the board games. Vintage board games. Ghosts. Skatebirds. Congo. Remember that movie? $6 Million Man. Bionic Woman. Hopefully there isn't too much glare for you. $6 Million Man. E.T. Bash. Mad Magazine. Wicket and the Ewoks. And I love some of this stuff, but I mean, where do you display it? That's the only thing. I've already see Dino the Dinosaur Game, Happy Days. You recognize that art style, don't you? If you can see it. I know there's some weird shadow going on here.
Yeah, and I'll take lower if you're interested.
I love this kind of stuff, but I have nowhere really to display it. Because I wouldn't want to just stack everything. I would want to put it so that you could see the artwork. And I don't have the space. Oh no, that's cool. Here's something else you don't. Talking about it. Something else you don't see at the big shows. Mighty Max play sets, and these are some deluxe ones. Mighty Max, the old early 90s Mighty Max Bluebird type stuff has become very difficult to find nowadays.
Oh yeah, me too.
As I work my way around, excuse me. Hey, ghostly sounds. Spooky party hints. I've got a few albums like this. Very nostalgic.
How's it going?
Hey. Flash Bright. That's pretty cool. Galactic Patrol Lensman by Tommy.
How's it going? Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good.
David,
Hey, how you doing?
you interrupt.
You hiding? You know what I'm surprised I'm not seeing more of? Master stuff. With the film coming out, I'm surprised that there isn't a crap ton of Masters of the Universe stuff out here. That's not bad. He's missing the shirt, but you know, $45 for the Mego 12.5-inch Hulk. That's not bad. I don't think.
But I guess you don't.
Not everything.
How are you?
Rudy.
You like Stargate? I know you do.
He likes Highlander 2.
Oh, excuse me.
Edition Highlander 2 action figures.
That's right.
Yeah, it's starting to get busier out here.
Best film ever made. Okay, Highlander 2.
Looks like a bunch of 90s Star Wars. Wow, man, he's got a lot of space set up too. Look at all of that. Oh no, this is mostly modern. I thought it was older stuff. You tell me, because I don't keep track of any of this anymore. I show it on the weekly roundup, but hell, I can't remember. Honestly, I just can't remember.
I know what you're talking. I don't
Yeah,
think
Black Series.
He'll probably.
And you notice I just kind of, honestly, just kind of glazing over it. Because you see so much of this, it shows. Notice the prices though. Drastically lower than original retail. I remember all the scrambling to try to find this. $25 now. $40. $30 for these. But of course, you know, I'm more of a vintage guy, so the modern stuff doesn't click as well with me. Stranger Things, Little People. Yeah, Axel says you walk by Star Wars so casually. Yeah, I mean, if it was vintage, I would slow way down because that's just my wheelhouse. You know, that's just my wheelhouse. That's what I like. Is vintage. So a lot of the more modern stuff, it just doesn't appeal to me. And they crank out so much of it. It's like so much is being made by so many different companies, just non-stop, that it kind of loses its charm, you know? Does that make sense? Some Monster High stuff. It's a lot cheaper than in that Value Village video that I did. Some of you who remember the Value Village, and they wanted damn near 100 a piece for them. It's like, shoot, somebody donated that crap to you, huh? Give us a break. And I still have Godzilla tucked under my arm. I should have dropped it off at the truck. And there's Frankenfrog joining us. Hey, look at this. Hi. It's a set of black hole figures. And these are from Wave 2. And Wave 2 is the tough one. There's something you don't see every day. And they're unpunched. They're in decent shape. I have, I think, I'm trying to remember, I think I have 5 from Wave 1 of the Mego black hole figures. I have the complete set of the deluxe ones, the 12.5-inch. But I don't have all of the 3 3/4 inch, and the 3 3/4 inch ones I have, some of them are not in the best shape.
Not ours. Yeah, Batman 1 and 2. And then for shits and giggles, I threw this zombie trap on. Zombie trap. He's bragging, I want San Diego. He starts eBaying him on video games.
And Sequential wants to know if 1200 is a good price. Off the top of my head, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. The real value is in the 2 robots from the second series. And I'm not sure what they typically go for, just off the top of my head. But I would guess no at a glance. Yeah, look at that. It's the Akira soundtrack. 1988, first Japanese pressing.
Because I brought it up to him, because he's done so many.
Does he have his albums out? Oh yeah, here. See, I've shown this guy before because I've bought records from him. He has all these Japanese anime soundtracks, and I bought that Star Blazers one from him. And these are all original 80s Japanese pressings that he sells here. Really nice. Look at the big box sets. Oh, a Star Wars trilogy.
I keep telling my buddy that came up and got stuff for me. He's going Saturday, so you better pick who you want first.
And these spaces didn't get filled. Somebody didn't show up. And I'm surprised because I can understand, like, when it's raining, sometimes sometimes people bail. You know, they're like, oh, the weather sucks, I'm not going, you know. And there's Lee joining us. He says, I missed the start. Yeah, I know, but you're here now. And there's Martin shopping. Martin in the big bucket hat there, and he's the guy from Retroville who sets this show up. Like I said, I had gone shopping before I got started. And like I was pointing out, you know, I was kind of surprised that there isn't more Masters of the Universe stuff. See, I'll have to go around the other way. Masters of the Universe stuff at the show today. That's kind of they took a picture of Popples for the lunchbox. That's kind of cheap. I'm surprised because of the film coming out, we're not seeing just crap tons of Masters of the Universe. I mean, there's a few pieces, but not to the extent I expected. Hey, burger time. $65 on the Stinger and Driver. Contra. Must be something really hot going on right there.
Park there. Park there to unload.
Oh, people are late. Look at this. It's the Kenner Knight Rider 2000 with Michael Knight. $100's not bad for that, I don't think. I know LPH wants that also, but she wants the box. She wants it in the box. She'll even take an open box, which is not easy. There's some Master stuff. Priced out at $10 a piece. And some of the new superstars of wrestling, including a black-carded Jesse the Body. Look at this. The black-carded ones were the chases from the recreation of the LJN line by Mattel that just came out a couple of months ago.
Those are pretty cool.
Here we go, more Masters.
On the back, but I don't have.
I don't see prices though. But this is what I expected a lot of people to be doing, is just loading up on Masters, trying to...
All right, we might come back. Sure. We're still getting the lay of the land. I get you. Yeah, I do the same thing. You got to make your rounds. I'm getting there. I always make.
Well,
little
Lee
notes
doesn't
of
think
stuff
the
to
new Masters movie's going to do well. You never know. We're going to see. Hopefully they do all right with it. But I mean, honestly, it was an adolescent television show, after school cartoon show. Very popular, but written for, you know, the 8 to 12-year-old viewer. So translating that to actual film isn't so simple. It isn't so simple. I mean, how do you get that right? So no matter how it's done, there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't like the way this looks. I don't like the way that came out. There's a lot of people that are going to just constantly complain about how it's not canon. But how do you make it canon without it being really, really childish? You know what I mean? Plus, I mean, one of the complaints I've heard is that they nerf the powers of a lot of the characters. But if you go back and you watch the old Filmation show, those characters don't do anything. He-Man basically gets rid of them every episode. Go ahead. It's all right. He blows them off. He sends them away. He gives them busy work and tells them to go somewhere. He was like, "Oh, Duncan, why don't you take Tila back to the palace or whatever?" And then they're gone. And the only people he ever really works with is Orko and Ram Man. Everyone else he just kind of blows off or gives them some busy work to get rid of them. So it's talk about nerfed powers. They don't do anything in the show anyways. They were just there to sell toys.
No. Well, see me, bro. I like to bring different stuff. Just different stuff. I like to bring stuff I like. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no thermos, man. I wish. Like, you know.
Oh, I haven't seen this guy at a show in a while.
I have a
in the purple shirt there.
too, but I didn't bring that one.
If I can get in, I'll show you what he's got on the table.
Yeah, I like to bring different stuff
Sure.
to shows, man. Yeah, I mean, no thermos, man. I do like $30 on it, you know. Thermos puts it up there, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like to bring different stuff like Sectars and
Some vintage
Demolition
Ninja
Man
Turtles.
and X-Men versus Street Fighter.
LPH, I think, has already spent more than enough. She always comes to these things and says, "I'm not buying anything," and then walks away with a ton of stuff. And you know, after the show, later on today or tomorrow, I'll do a haul video showing what all we picked up. Yeah, somebody said, I couldn't see who said it. It was Frankenfrog, watch out for copyright. Yeah, I know. The music in the background. You know, if I talk loud enough over it, sometimes that counteracts it.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
There's Martin.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Tell everybody where to go.
You need to come out here. We're at the Treasure Hunt Antique Mall for the probably 37th or 38th Toy Swap meet. We do it every
He's
every
lost
other
track
month.
already.
I have lost track. So every other month on the first Saturday from 10 to 3.
There you go.
And so I'm sure you've been following David here. You see that there's a lot of variety here, and it's always a good time.
You see those topper dinglings?
Yes, I do.
You never see those at shows.
Did you see that McDonald's playset by Remco?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was right up your alley.
Mine is sealed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. You know how long it took to find one like
I'm
that?
sure it took a long
Oh, it
time.
took years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I've got one sealed.
Yeah.
I saw that,
guess
though.
that shouldn't surprise me.
I try.
This guy's collection is
I
insane.
try. We got those other rooms up now. The
I was talking to LPH saying that I would love to come over there, and I was also saying we're moving to Marietta on Monday.
Oh,
So-
okay.
And then so whenever I'm completely set up, then I'll have everybody come over. I'll do one of my driveway things, and then everybody can come over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you guys can just come.
Okay.
So Jaws was actually a book by Peter Benchley before they made the movie. I've read it.
Right, that's the book you got over there.
Yeah.
How are you this morning?
Richard
All right.
Dreyfuss's character.
Oh, yeah.
That's who this is.
Dreyfuss's character
See the sign?
dies in the book. He deserves to die because he sleeps with Chief Brody.
Uh-oh.
I gotta tell you, so
Naughty
having read
books.
the book,
See?
to myself, thank
Yeah, all the
God
Playboys.
they don't go
I've been seeing more of that at shows recently too. Actually, all the dirty books. I've been seeing a lot of that at shows recently. Those magazines in the background. And more VHS. But yeah, not just the Playboys either. I think my wife pointed out at one of the shows she had spotted a bin full of the real raunchy stuff that you used to see behind the counter at the gas station. They came in sealed in the plastic bags that like covered the women over so you couldn't see what they were doing. Somebody had bins full of those at a recent show that we attended, and I'm like, oh my God, who bought those and kept them and didn't open them? But you never know. You never know. Let's get down this way. Oh boy, I might have to hit mute over here. I hear loud music again. That's over by the t-shirts, though. And so, God, if I can even see the screen to mute it here real quick, and then we'll walk through. Yeah, I had to blank that one out, sorry. But, you know, Bob Marley will really get me in trouble. Hey, there he is.
Don't forget, most of the same over here, but don't forget to get his Last Supper, courtesy of Disney.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do try. I do try, but that music sometimes. And, you know, they have the right to play their music. They do. Have the right to play their music. But I just try not to let it get me into trouble. Oh, I see what he's talking about. He's got a statue over here where somebody put Goofy's head in to the Last Supper there. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, Bob Marley just got louder. Let me back up here before I get into real trouble.
Yeah, that's what he said too. He said you and Jeff, and then a buddy of mine was selling.
Who said that? Frankenfrog said they've got really interesting. Yeah, everybody's saying they just read the articles. Sure you do. Sure you do. That's what the minis look like if you've never seen them in person. That's how small they are, the mini pops. Are they still doing those, or did they back off of that now as well?
After Clone Wars or after Clone Wars? After Bad Batch?
Uh-oh, look who it is. Tell them where to go.
Today's Saturday. Come out to Toy Swap Meet, Retroville Collectibles in Powder Springs. We're here from 10 to 3, PCC, Pop Culture Collectibles.
And tell them where to find your next show.
My next show is next Saturday, Roswell, Georgia at the Aurora Cineplex. We're having our Toys and Collectibles show from noon to 9 p.m.
There you go.
A minute ago, that's the best film you can get for that.
That's Rodney from PCC. Look, he sells snacks. Concession stand right there, just in case. And more of these. I think everybody bought tons of these, trying to get the black carded chase figures. And then the blue ones they want to sell. Classics Illustrated. And coming around the next side. Is that the hot dog stand? I know they usually bring a food vendor out here, but I don't know what these guys are doing. Yes, they're hot dogs. And they got nachos. Now I talked to this guy earlier, and he has a couple of old Woolworth stores, animatronics. You remember these, like mannequins, but they move. Her arm fell off. Poor thing. They still function though. They still function, and I forget what he said. He was selling them as a pair. I mean, it's not in my wheelhouse, but I just thought that was interesting. It's a Lego store display. It's a close-up on the boy. This is what you need, is that thing to just start up in the middle of the night and his arms start moving up and down. And then you have a stroke.
Probably from about late 60s. Yeah, just $2.
Look at that. Very, very clean Globetrotters box. No thermos though, I asked.
I've got a cool sit down one setup, Arctic Crane, like from 63.
Sunshine Family. These body molds have been reused on many action figures from Mattel over the years. The original Sunshine Family dolls. If you look at the arms and the hands, they used them on Space 1999 figures. They used them for Mork and Mindy. They used them for Welcome Back, Kotter. Oh, Indy lost his hat. That's neat. The Teddy Ruxpin. Does he work? Does he work? Sometimes the mouth will move and the eyes don't work, or sometimes the eyes work and the mouth doesn't on those Teddy Ruxpins. A lot of them are pretty worn out. Axel wanted to know the price of the TIE Fighter. Oh, the Darth Vader TIE Fighter? $65. Don't know if it works, but they got $65 on it. Or he does, that's his booth.
I don't know a whole lot of
Look at the trick-or-treat bucket. As we shift around here. Hey, pistolas. Oh, now we're talking. Look at this. I'm going to show you here real quick. See? With the cartridge. Cowboy. Hair in the holster. No bullets. The little slugs are missing. Now that's a cap gun. That's how it should be done, folks. And you don't see cap guns at shows too much anymore. Not real ones.
I've seen during Halloween, so I've been to their Halloween event. It's fun. It's just like
it used to be a lot better before they oversold it, because there would be times where we would go.
Hey, Holly Hobby Playhouse. This is the playhouse for the 12th scale action figures from. Oh no, this is the other one, right? Because I know these were made by Knickerbocker. Did 12th scale action figures, and I wonder if that's the playhouse for that, or if it's the playhouse for the little 3-inch dolls. I'm not sure which one it is.
I know that's gonna bug you because you plan all the thing.
Axel Foley says, good reminder, haven't had a cap gun since the 80s. Yeah, well, you know, ever since they went and the law stepped in, the Congress passed the law and screwed up cap guns for everybody. Restricted their sales, made everybody put orange tips on them, and all this other nonsense. Like if you were going to use one in a robbery, you couldn't pull the orange tip off. And I've talked about that because people think it was a safety issue. It really wasn't. It was because of a single incident, and you can look this up, a single incident in California where a man broke into a live news broadcast in the middle of the day, held a gun on the reporter, and made him read a piece of paper. I forget what was on the paper, some craziness, because the guy was mentally ill. Made him read it, and then he ran out of the station, and they got him. And when they got him, he had a toy gun. It wasn't real. And then Congress went absolutely apeshit and was like, oh, well, we need to stop this because people could commit crimes. Yeah, well, now they have to use real ones. So congratulations for screwing something else up. Look at all these 7-Eleven cups. And this is Carlos's table again. And these are his overflow because he collects these. He buys lots to complete his sets, and these are the overflows of the 7-Eleven cups. You see somebody over there checking them out. And I lost LPH again. I haven't seen her. She bought that item. Haven't seen her since she bought that item. And, oh boy, what time is it? I can't see a thing. I can't see, folks. It's 10:30. Okay. 10:33 I have. She probably went out to the truck. And like I said, I had already done some shopping earlier. Found a couple of things early on. He still has those topper dinglings. It doesn't look like he sold any. I'm shocked. But you know, that's very niche. It's very niche. I did buy a few boxed ones from him, but part of the problem I'm having, and that's something that you run into as your collection expands, I can't remember exactly which ones I already have. The old KB Toy Stores price tag on there. Gizmotron, Super TV robot, battery operated. And there's a few loose ones here.
Call me back for it.
This gentleman on the end.
And he has a play set, but it's, you know, it's all busted open. But you don't see this stuff either. Kinsman robot machine.
What did these go for? I had those listed at 20. They were a store promotional.
And the classic Alpha Probe. Fisher Price Adventure People. Whole store display. Midge toys, 5 cents a piece. Store display. Very interesting. Oh, one of the stickers fell off. That goes right there. The heat probably did it. Heat and humidity. That's the one drawback to coming out to shows like this and setting up, is exposing everything to the open atmosphere. all that heat and humidity is just bad for this kind of stuff.
Lego haunted house, Shannon.
And so, you know, if you find anything that's really cool, it's almost like a rescue mission to it's almost like a rescue mission to try to grab it and save it. Stark Tower. I had that game. Bunch of ceramic Garfields. And it's $30 for the whole box.
Yeah, it's often the way, you know, they go 100 pieces.
Can you guys see that okay? Yeah. It's hard for me, again, very hard for me to see on account of the glare. So I'm having a hard time with the comments section. $400 for version 3 Godzilla. It's tempting. I wish I had 10 of them, but you know, I can't afford to be doing all that all the time.
I think they do. They're all the same.
Dynamite. Dynamite. And this is where LPH bought the, now he's finished putting everything up, so we'll come through here real quick. This is where she bought that figure from, that, not figure, but the Dark Waters boat from. So I'm glad I spotted that for her. She seemed pretty happy about that. The Play School computer. Air Force Jeep. That's the Empire. So it's a knockoff that's supposed to be compatible with G.I. Joe figures.
What was that with the steak and the thing?
Yeah, we'll make our own.
Yeah.
But it's still not the same. Like the other.
It's the Mego Cavemen, loose. 10,000 BC, I think was the name of the set, right? And the Waltons from Mego. Boy, that was a great choice for action figures, Mego. Congratulations on that one. The Waltons. Commander Zack Power and his power arm with lightning cycle. And this is actually a Mego action figure. One of Mego's many failed attempts to break into other markets. They don't go for much. I've seen these before. And who made these? Topper? I think it was Topper made these. Yes. The Fighting Tigers, which are like mini knockoffs of G.I. Joe. And then the classic, look at that. Little Ronald trays with a glass. Well, the glass doesn't come with it. You got to buy the glass separately. Moonbase Alpha control room playset. I have this with my Mattel Space 1999 action figures. Wow, it's just so much glare. It is a bright, sunny day here, folks. Who's asking there? Is that Robert? It says, how much was Indy? The loose Indiana Jones there was $50. He doesn't have his accessories. He does have the hat, though. The hat looks like it needs some love. Hat looks like it needs some love. There's a vintage ride-on. That needs to be fully restored. You don't see too many of those anymore either. The ride-on toys. And let me see, there was one table that was just arriving and setting up when we got here. So let me go back and take a look at them real quick. As we travel on along. Oh, another one. Look at this. They're just getting here. Oh boy, you guys are late. You guys are late. You really should get here if you're setting up about between 8 and 9. I wouldn't come any later than somewhere between 8 and 9. I think these are the guys that were just coming in right here at this table. Whew. It must be in the 90s right now. It's scorching out here. Looks like it's going to be a lot of media. Uh-oh.
I'm doing a really good job.
Had an accident there. Yeah, DVDs, video games, Blu-rays, some comics as he's setting up. And then those guys, again, they're real late. They're just pulling off. I was wondering, because they had those empty slots right here, who didn't show up? Because again, when it's storming out, it's raining, it's freezing. You know, we were out here that one time and it was raining off and on, and I was like, yeah, a lot of people are gonna cop out and not show up, and they didn't. You know, half the people didn't come. But on a nice warm day like this, there's no excuses. No excuses. I don't know if I'll have time to get back to them. And I don't know what happened to LPH. She's just gone again. She disappeared into the sunset or sunrise, as the case may be. She's around somewhere. Probably bought too much stuff again. And like I said, there will be a follow-up where we will do a haul video and demonstrate what we purchased so that people can see. I did find some really good early deals, so happy about that. Happy about that. As I took some of you along with me here. No big wheels. I did not see anything that looked like big wheels. There was a couple of weird ride-on toys, but big wheels, no. And you don't see those too often either. Most of the time, the vintage big wheels were run into the ground pretty badly and essentially destroyed. You know, those tires were just like right here. I had showed this earlier. The roller racer from Whammo. That's about as close as you're going to get. But as far as actual big wheels, remember the tires were blow mold. They wore out really, really fast. Those blow mold tires would run out really fast. And then what do? You throw them away. You throw those away. Here's something you see a lot of at shows now. Bins and bins and bins full of Playmates Star Trek or 90s Star Wars. I didn't see too much 90s Star Wars today. This is, look at this. Johnny, if Johnny was here, he would appreciate this. It's a Land of the Lost poster signed by the 3 actors who played the Sleestaks at a show in 2012. And here's a 20th Century Go Ape poster. I was curious about that one. I'm not sure that it's an original. I was looking at it and I was like, I'm not sure it's an original, so otherwise I might have been interested in it. And there's LPH again. I wonder what all she bought myself. I am not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. But there you go. This is, of course, the Treasure Hunt Antique Mall. There it is. Retro Toy Swap. And that's what to expect if you've never been to a Retro Toy Swap. This is about what it looks like. And we've had some really good luck. We've been to most of them, I think. There was a few times we couldn't come, but we've been to most of these, and we've had some very good fortune with finding some great deals at these shows. So if you ever manage to get out to Georgia and you happen to be here at a time when the retro is on, it's worth checking it out. So hey, thanks everybody for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's just over an hour I've been on. Hope you had a good time. Watch out for the haul video. Not sure if we're going live or not tonight. We'll see. Thanks again. And we'll catch you at Joe Fest is the next show I think we're going to be at, where I will be filming. So have a good day. I'll go ahead and sign off.